Nixon, Commanders. I'm back in the Borsig, but this time I have fitted the big gun, the 15 centimeters. Today we are on Nomonhan, and due to being assault mode, the spawn locations are a bit messed up. Nothing much will be going on in the northwest corner, and the eastern ridge on the F-line is too close to the enemies for a glass cannon. And so I will make my way to the middle ridge, around the D4 area, overlooking the battlefield. So let's talk a bit about the gun. The most obvious thing is the 750 Alpha, compared to the 490 Alpha on the smaller gun. 750 Alpha in tier 8 can be absolutely devastating, but the price you pay is multiple. Starting with the standard penetration, which gets lowered from 246 to 215. 215 pen for a tier 8 tank destroyer is pretty bad, and with a 20 seconds base reload, the accountability drops significantly. Your DPM will also get lower, from over 2,500 with the small gun, to 2,250 with the 15 centimeters. As if that wasn't enough, your accuracy is now that of the Russian Heavy, .4, and that's without Starlinium guidance since this tank is German. But except for the Alpha, there's one thing that actually gets better, and that's the heat penetration. We now have 334 heat pen, which is better than many tier 10 tanks, and that's why I load heat from the start. I need the reliability to be at its highest with this long reload. You can see on my loadout that I don't care much for the AP rounds. I have 4 of them to use, possibly at the end of a battle if there are tanks left without armor. For consumables I'm running the big repair kit, but I'm cheap with the medical kit, and then the mandatory food. Equipment wise we have the camo net and binoculars, and the gun rammer for that long reload. This is a bit of a slow start. I'm very hesitant about running away, committing far into a flank and then being at the wrong place when the battle is to be determined. Yeah. Those tanks are outside of my render range, and I feel very redundant at the moment.
Fuck you. No, fuck you to the high hell. Fuck you. You cocksuckers. You guys are fucking cocksuckers. Every last fucking one of you. You know what? If I could reach through this screen and shove every single one of you, I would let you know how much I fucking hate you. You just totally left me hanging. I totally took out one of their
Our camping prevention unit hadn't been monitoring the map properly. Sounded like they were a bit upset. Obviously I could have stayed in our spawn and possibly helped out a little bit, but I'd be dead myself a minute later. Finally, a target.
Kick each and every one of you in the fucking head.
Ooh, I slapped them good. 930.
You're just not even fucking paying attention. You don't even look. Do you know how to fucking pay attention to the map or anything? Or you're just randomly going out there? No, you're a little bit smarter than that. Yeah, one thing I do know. You're too scared to fucking.
What a low roll, only 670. We instantly had to pay our dues to RNGesus for the good roll earlier.
Based on what I'm seeing here, looks like it.
We got to finish the job we started earlier with the King Tiger.
Why are you not fucking helping him? Why are you not helping him?
Sounds like our dead clicker still has vital information to pass on to us.
There's a hero right there. Okay, a hero.
The frontal spaced armor on that Super Pershing will block my heat shells. and aiming for weak spots with this accuracy is out of the question.
Chrome dome.
Oh my gosh, what a noob shot, gave way too little lead.
Chrome dome. You're not shooting tanks. Oh, good shot.
We're down 3 tanks, but I'm hoping my teammates can win the southwest flank. Looks like they might have an advantage there.
You're gonna lose if you're not shooting. You've got to shoot another enemy tank, guys.
That right there is the problem with heat shells. If you hit tracks, they will only damage the tracks.
Fire weapon. That's the only way you're gonna win. This is a simple freaking project. Fuck's sake, get up there and shoot your weapon. Crier 63, go. Go. That fucking scamper is a piece of shit and an idiot.
We're getting another chance. And that's the next problem, the aim time. I had to wait too long before taking the shot. But no worries. They're in the open now, so we're getting a third chance.
Relying on yourselves.
Maybe I should try another game. I hear Snow Runner is fun. Screw it. 4th time's a charm, right? We're certainly not gonna win this 3 versus 6 situation if I'm gonna need 4 shots on every tank. And in just a blink of an eye, we're suddenly in a 3 versus 3 situation. Oh hello. Bye bye. I lost 70% of my health in one shot, but I think we got this now. So to sum this up, we had a very slow start and we were feeling quite useless for a long time, but a bit of patience and the targets started to show up, much due to our central location on the map. So what about them gun choices? Well, as much as I enjoy slapping a King Tiger for 930 damage on occasion, I must say that I enjoy the reliability of the smaller gun more. The gun handling is simply that much better and I will be switching back to the small gun. I will also easier manage the silver with the small gun, where you can use the standard armor much more. In the next video in the glass cannon series, I will be taking the Borsig to the city. That can't work, can it? Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.